Hi guys, it's Steph with Addict to Cash here. I am so excited to show you what is in this big basket. It's filled with goodies that I got at a sale that I'm going to tell you how I did this in a little bit, but I went in early. Do you ever get to go in early? It was amazing. But let me start by saying it's been almost 2.5 weeks since I made a video, so I apologize for that, but I am a teacher. This is my side hustle: vintage treasure hunting, reselling, flipping, whatever you want to call it, going to estate sales, tag sales, and all that good stuff. I've been doing it for years, probably over 15, even 20 years. And that's been my side hustle. And I've been a teacher, and now I'm retiring early so I could do my vintage business full time. My dream is to open my own multi-dealer shop. This is my last year of teaching. I'm so excited, but the first couple of weeks of school to get it going, if any teachers out there know that it's the busiest time to set up your room and do all that. So that's why I haven't made a video, but I've still been picking. And to lead up to how I got this basket of treasure hunters before the sale started, the basket of treasures, I was at a sale last weekend, kind of getting a few things, and the woman that was running the estate sale, we were chatting, and she said that she worked in a school system, and I said, I do too. And she said she has another sale coming up this weekend, which is now. It started Friday, and I was like, oh, I can never get into a Friday sale because, I'm a teacher. And so she was like, oh, we started chatting, and she said it's in my town, the sale. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool if I could get in there early. And she was like, well, give me, text me and maybe you can get in there. And I said, well, is there vintage stuff like jewelry and things like that is what I'm looking for? And she didn't even know because she hadn't gone into the house until she was going to go in on Wednesday. So I was like, okay, well, I'll text you and maybe there is some stuff that I would like. So I texted her a couple days ago on Wednesday, just checking in. And she got back to me saying there is a little bit of jewelry. And I was like, oh my God, can I get in early? I can get there after school at like 4 o'clock on Thursday. And the sale started today, Friday. And she's like, sure, come on over. And I was like, oh my gosh, have you guys ever been to a sale like before the sale starts? If you're a vintage person and a collector and you love this type of thing, you know that is like, ooh, that's so exciting to get in before anyone else. It is the biggest adrenaline rush, and like I was on such an adrenaline high there, and I was telling her, thank you so much, this is so awesome. When I was in the house, they had all this costume jewelry, like more than she even knew about when I got there, because the owner, it was her mother's house, the owner, the daughter was there helping set it all out, and they had all this jewelry, costume jewelry, and I was just like throwing it in a box. And then I went in the house and got some cool stuff, which is all I got. Found this really cool, beautiful basket. This was the only thing that was marked, the basket with these nice leather handles. And it was marked $10. So I started with that. And then I went and filled it up with all kinds of goodies. And I'm going to show you what I got here. This is a box full of jewelry that I got. I'm going to show you the bigger things and I'll show you the jewelry last. But so this is a kitty that I got inside the house. I don't know if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe if you love treasures and cool stuff. I am going to be vlogging my after I retire and starting up my new business, and so that's going to be exciting. Future things to come, but I always try to do a couple videos a week, but I haven't, like I said, been able to do that. But I'm always finding really cool stuff. I have a lot of connections. I buy things from people. I buy things on eBay to resell. I do everything. Once in a while I'll go to Goodwill, but mainly I like to go to estate sales, tag sales, flea markets, things like that. Church sales are one of my favorites. But so let's get started on what I got. I got this kitty, which I thought he was cute. I think he's got glass eyes, so I thought that was neat. It's like a little ceramic cat, and it has age because you could see there's wear on the bottom. So he's cute, and cat stuff always sells. And then I got a Pyrex, really pretty, and I don't know the name of this pattern, but maybe somebody out there knows. But I got Pyrex butter dishes. I feel like butter dishes always sell really well. Oh, did I tell you what I paid for everything? So I paid, and I wrote a sticky note so I wouldn't forget, $140 for the whole lot of stuff. So she gave me the jewelry and everything for $50, all the jewelry. And there is a piece of gold in there, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to double check because I literally was so excited that I was putting stuff in and I don't even remember what I got. So we're going to go through it right now. But $140, I think I did really well, and you'll know once I'm over. But again, Pyrex, really pretty. I haven't looked it up, but I'm feeling like at least $15 for that. And then I got some Fire King bowls, which I love Fire King. I don't know if there's any Fire King lovers out there. It does have some wear on this, the bigger bowl. But there's smaller ones. I think this is Apple Blossom. I have the Delphite. My sister collects the jade. I like the blue Delphite. And this is really pretty too. I love this. I use these. We use these for cereal, but I'm going to sell these. I think they go for about $10 a bowl. So I got 2 cereal bowls. Again, some, fading to the paint. And then I got this a little bit bigger bowl, which has some paint loss. So I might not put a big, huge price on these because there is some fading. And I think she was having her dog drink out of this one, but she's like, I'll wash it for you. So I got that one. And yeah, most of the paint is worn off. So I probably will just sell this one for like $5. So I got the Fire King bowls. I got this really pretty beaded purse, which has, I want to say, like a really cute little hanky in there. It's really pretty. Love that. Got a nice snap on that in great condition. I want to say like these go for like $20-25, maybe a little bit more. Pretty. And then I got this bowl. It was in the garage. Ooh, I think it has spiders on it. But it's filled with marbles, and there's definitely some old ones in here. I could tell. I mean, I'm not like an expert on marbles, but there's some really pretty ones. This is an old clay one, so I know that's an old one. And I have some really cool jars. This is a really pretty one too. I have my black light. Some of these might even glow with uranium. They're definitely old. Ooh, another clay one. So I was thinking of either putting these in jars. Here's a little bit bigger one. Putting these in jars and selling them maybe like, I don't know, $15-20 a jar for a bunch of marbles. Because I have some ball jars, some of those glass ball jars. So there's some beautiful marbles in here. So I was excited about that. And then I got this clown guy. He's kind of creepy, but he had a cool vintage vibe. And he's got the original tag on it that says Emmett Kelly's Willie the Clown. Kind of cute. It reminded me of a clown I used to have in my basement in the 70s. But it was like mechanical and used to do stuff. This one doesn't move. And then I got these cake toppers, these vintage cake toppers, which I have sold the Halloween ones recently. This has like some cute ones. There's, I think, Yogi Bear. Like a, hey, boo-boo. Yogi Bear. There's a turkey one. There, I think, is a little snowman one. And there's a Pink Panther. I don't know if he's a cake topper. Yeah, I think he is a cake topper. So I gotta look these up, but I'm not sure. I think they're pretty cool though. All right, I'm gonna put that there. And then I got one comic book, Teenage Love. It was 10 cents, so I feel like this one was from the, does it have a date on it? I wanna say, I thought I saw a date of 1950 something somewhere, but it's really cool. I like old comic books. It's not in the best of condition, but it's cool. And then there was this, The Life and Death of Elvis Presley. Any Elvis Presley collectors out there? He's cute. So handsome. Oh my gosh. Look at these pictures of him when he was young. Oh, so handsome. So I got that. I don't know. Give a thumbs up if you're an Elvis collector. And then this basket. So this is the basket. It's empty now, but it does have a marking on the bottom. It's not a Longaberger, but it says Putney Basket Mill, Vermont. So that's beautiful. That's a nice basket. I definitely will put $20 on that with the nice leather handles. 20, maybe 25. So that's that. And now let's get to the goodies of the jewelry. Now, I love getting vintage perfume because that is always fun to sell, and it sells. This is a Coco Chanel. I don't even know. It smells good. I don't know how much is in it. I don't think a lot. It's hard to tell in the bottle. But, so I might just put like $10 on that. And then there's Obsession by Calvin Klein. So I think that goes for about 15 for that. It's almost full, so maybe even 20. Do you like vintage perfume or perfume? I don't wear perfume every day. My daughter does, but in this one, it says full lead crystal made in France. Oh, the bottle. So it's a French perfume. I don't know. I can't get the top. Oh, there we go. Let's smell that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. It reminds me of a grandma smell. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But it's it's from France, so I don't know how much it's worth. And this is another bottle, I think, from France, too. Oh, wait, this says something on it. Guerlain? I don't know, but I know vintage perfume sells, so I'm excited about that. Okay, and then this isn't perfume, but or jewelry, but I thought he was cute. It's a brass cricket. And I know brass things sell. He's got like little moving legs. And it says from the Brass Barn, Korea. So I don't know how old that is, but I thought he was really cute. So I got him. Literally, I was like throwing things in this box. And when she said $50 for all of it, all the jewelry anyway, and the perfumes. This one's got a little atomizer on it. It's kind of, I don't want to squeeze it anymore, but look at that. It's got a little lady on there, painted on there. I think that's so cute. I don't know how old it is. It looks like maybe, I want to say from the 30s or 40s maybe. So I'm going to put that aside. I got these 2 little wood bowls because I like to use these. She's just like, oh, I'll throw those in for free. Little does she know that I think I got at least probably maybe 30 or 40 pieces. So I probably only paid $2 or $3 for every each. So that's why I don't really like to think about if things are priced. I kind of take the whole lump sum of everything, divide it by how many pieces I have, and then really I get stuff for so little. This box here has a couple pairs of earrings in it. That's a little heart. It's hard to see that. But it almost looks like the butterfly wings. So, and this was like a whole collection of backings, which I like to save the backings because sometimes I get earrings with no backings. So this is a little box, I don't know if you could see, with a bunch of backings in it. And I don't even know, maybe there's some real gold ones in there. Take my magnet sticking. So we know if it sticks, it's not real. So I haven't really looked at those, but there is a pair of little, oh, there's pearls, but one of them just broke. So, but again, these are just a bunch of little backings. So always great to have those. Then I got this necklace, which I thought was really pretty. And I wasn't sure if they were real pearls. I don't think so. They're faux pearls. The beads are cold, so they might actually be real stones. So if they're real, they're typically, if they're real semi-precious stones, they're cold to the touch. This doesn't even have a clasp, so it just kind of goes right around your neck. Hopefully it'll fit. And that's pretty. It matches my shirt. My Minnie Mouse shirt. And then I got this necklace too, which is similar colors. It's almost like the coral colors. And these are little mother of pearl beads. And maybe they're jet beads too, the black ones. And it has a screw clasp. So that's the vintage clasp that screws like that. So that's really pretty. That reminds me kind of the 80s when they had those twisty necklaces. So I'm going to put that aside. And then I got this guitar pin. I thought that was cute. I think, let me see if the pearl's real. Yes, it is a real pearl. And it is marked. Let's see what the marking is. It says Brooks. So I'm going to have to look that up because I have not really heard of Brooks. Have you? Brooks? Interesting. So, or is it Brooke, which is my daughter's name? That's funny. Nope, it says Brooks. So that's cute. That definitely looks like it's from like the possible 50s. So that is really cute, 40s, 50s. And there was this necklace that's, I didn't think this was much, but it has pretty little stones. They're like little stones. I like that. And then this really pretty rhinestone, I kind of threw that in hoping that all of the stones were there. It is a beautiful blue. It's all blue, so it might look a little bit blue and clear, but that's all blue rhinestones. A very pretty set. It came with earrings too, so it's more rare to find a set together with like all the pieces. The earrings and the bracelet and the necklace, all of that. A parure, maybe they call it. I'm not sure, but this is a really beautiful piece right there. That's definitely like more desirable to have a colored stone. So because it's blue, I'm going to say definitely like this. Plus it has pierced earrings that go with it, which are really beautiful. So I'm going to say probably $35.45 for that set. So that was a great score there. And then I got another pair of earrings. These I thought were pretty. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos. I sell a lot of estate earrings for $10 each. And then if they're like nicer quality, they go into my case for a little bit higher price. But I have a bunch of displayed earrings outside my booth at the multi-dealer shop that my family runs. And I sell tons of earrings out of there. This month I sold over $140 in $10 earrings. These are sterling, but you know what? I might just put them in the $10 because it's not a lot of sterling. And these are little pieces of mother of pearl, so they're pretty. So I think those are probably worth about $10. And then I got this crystal necklace, which I thought was pretty, but I'm just noticing, is it broken? It has, or maybe that's, I'm not 100% sure if it's supposed to be a double because I see the clasp here. But there's an extra piece on it. But anyways, maybe you could double it up and it could be like that. Pretty. So that's crystals. So it has these and it has these earrings that go with it. So I thought that was a beautiful set. I definitely will put, let me think. And they're probably they could be glass or crystals, but they're beautiful pieces. And I probably will put 35 on that set. 25, 35, we'll see. Oh wait, there's a bracelet too with it. So maybe the whole set's a little bit more now that I see that it has a bracelet that goes with it. Oopsie. Again, some things are tangled because I was just throwing things in. All right, so now that's a set with a three-piece set. And now I wonder if it has any markings on it, like Monet or anything. I'm not seeing any markings, but that's the bracelet that goes with it. So that's very pretty. So yeah, I might put 35, 45 on that set. I am sweating. It is hot today. Now this is a cocktail ring, but I'm pretty sure it's not real. Yeah, it's not. But it's a fun costume ring, rhinestones. But you can pretend it's real, right? And it's definitely not. Let me see if it's marked anything. I don't think it is. I do have my diamond tester, but I don't think I'm going to need to use it on this because if it was real, it does not have a look. I know how to test it. We'll test it with the magnet. If it sticks, it's definitely not real. Oh, not real. So, because if it's real gold, it would not stick to the magnet. But I will show you because I think that there is a 10 karat gold bracelet in here. I definitely saw it and got excited and just kind of like, I'll take that. Toss that in the box. So that is a faux fun costume ring, probably maybe $5, $10 because it's just fun. This is a little sterling necklace with a little dangly piece of abalone on that. Not sure if you could see it. Oh, there you go. It's very tiny, but pretty. So I like to sell sterling chains in my shop. If they're very thin ones, I sell them for about $10. And I think this chain is marked sterling. Yeah. So that could be a $10 little thin chain with a little sterling piece on that. Then I got this set of beautiful sparkly Aurora Borealis crystal pin and earrings to go with that. Look how sparkly they are. Ooh, very pretty. Not marked anything, but beautiful set. Then I got these earrings, which are marked sterling, and I think they are, they're marked $20 on the back. They're sterling with lapis lazuli, which has gold flecks in it. Those are really pretty. I might even probably put $20 on them because those are nice. And then there was another one on a card too. That's another pair of earrings. Those are sterling as well. I've never heard of Swift Arrow, but those are marked 15 on the back, and they're sterling. So those are pretty. Little, I don't know, can you see? They're little, oh, they're a hummingbird on a flower. I don't know if you can see that, but those are really pretty. And then there's this little snowman pin. I thought that was cute. There's a few Christmas pins in here. I sold all my pins recently. I have somebody that comes in and buys Christmas pins from me because I put usually like $10, $5, $10 each on them, depending on if they're signed or anything. They'd be more, but this one's signed art. That is definitely from the, I think, 40s or 50s. That's a really beautiful wreath, and it does have all the rhinestones in it. So this definitely is a $10 one. It could be even more, but I like to sell to this lady, and she resells them. I think she resells them on Etsy. Which, you know what, good for her. I like to help other people make money too. And I didn't pay much for all of this after it's said and done. So that's that pin. And then I got, this would be more of a $5 little Christmas pin. It's marked, Beatrix. It's a little enamel Christmas pin. That's a cute one. Then I got this flower pin. I love vintage flower pins. I don't know if that's marked anything, but I thought that was cute. And then I got this rhinestone pin, which isn't marked anything, but it's definitely vintage. Pretty blues. Could probably put $10 on that. This is another necklace. Now, this is a clear one. I don't think it's marked anything, but it's pretty. I mean, that's really pretty. So I'd probably put 10 on that. And then I got another flower pin. Really pretty flower pin with a little faux pearl in the center. And then I got, let's see, these rhinestone earrings, which actually I think go with that necklace. So if it's a set, then I could put 15 on the set. Again, clear does not sell as well as colored stones. This was a pretty cameo stick pin. Stick pins, I find, are a hard sell, unless it's gold. But this one is a pretty cameo one. And sometimes people like decorate a hat with a stick pin. There's a dealer at our shop, and she does like a get together with ladies, and they take hats and they decorate them with pins and all embellishments, and they come out with these beautiful hats. So I think that's a great idea, to have a hat making party. This was a really beautiful butterfly rhinestone pin. Oh, it is marked, actually. I was going to say not marked, but I do actually see something on there. Oh, it's Czechoslovakia. I love Czechoslovakian jewelry. They have beautiful rhinestone and crystals. So those are probably crystals on there. So that's a beautiful pin. And then I got another stick pin, and that's a little Christmas tree one. And then there's these earrings, which I'll put in my estate. I think, or do these go with that necklace? Actually, these go with the necklace, with this necklace that I got. So that's a set right there. Poof. Alrighty. What else did I grab? There was this was like a charm, and it's glass heart. I thought that was beautiful. And then I got Christmas tree earrings. Those will go in my $10 estate. They're little enamel Christmas trees. Not rhinestones, but enamel, and very beautiful painted enamel. And then I got these earrings, which I think are sterling and turquoise, but I'm going to look with my loopy to see if they are sterling. Oh yeah, and they're signed something too. I can't really read it, but they're beautiful sterling with turquoise earrings. So I'm not going to put those in the $10 one. These I'll probably put $20 on because they are signed, and once I look up the artist, I might find out a little bit more about these earrings. So those are definitely $20 earrings. I got this pair of earrings too. I don't know if they're marked sterling or not, but I'm going to show them to you. They might be onyx, and looks like marcasites all around them. So they look like they're sterling, but let me see if they stick. Nope, they don't stick. So I'm pretty sure they're probably marked sterling on the stem, on the step part. Yep, they're sterling. So these, if I can clean them up pretty, I mean, I might do 10. I might put 20 on those. I think I'm doing pretty well. What do you guys think so far? There's more of these beautiful earrings here. Oh, wait, they're broken. So not so beautiful. Here, these are real pearls. Not sure if they're, no, they're not. They're not sterling or gold, so, but again, in the $10 section. Then there's these, which were little, probably cubic zirconia. Yep, they stick, so they're not real. So I got a lot of, you know, things that are just costume, and that's okay. This pin I thought was very pretty with rhinestones, and it's marked, what is it marked? It's marked something on there. Anson. I want to say I've heard of that before, but I'm going to have to look into that. That's really pretty. A really pretty Anson pin. I like that a lot. Here is the piece that I think this is gold. Look at that. Oh my gosh, when I saw it, I was like, ugh. And it might have kinks and stuff, so I might scrap it, and which is fine, because I was looking up, it is marked 10 karat right there. Boom, chakalaka. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's real. No sticking. That is real gold, and it has some weight to it. And I looked up just because I knew, I'm pretty sure I knew that it was gold, and I saw the 10 karat mark. You know what? It is broken. So I'm going to scrap it. See, it's broken, and that is fine because I can scrap it, and I think it's probably worth about $200 because of the weight of it. It definitely feels like it could be 3 or 4 grams, maybe more. And online, that, you know, that can go for a couple $100. So I feel like scrapping it, I'm definitely going to scrap it. But because it does have a hole in it. It has separated. But again, I'm so excited because that paid for all of it. So everything else is pure profit. And then I got this pretty cameo. It is, I think it's marked Avon, but I'm not sure. It's faux, but very pretty. And that might be nice for the ladies to decorate their hats with, right? And then I got these, which I thought were really cool. And those can go in my $10 section earrings. So that's that. And then I got this bracelet. This is a bracelet, and I thought it looked like it had a marking on it. I want to say it says 925, possibly. But it's faux. But it has a really pretty clasp. So I don't know if that is gold clasp. It's not sticking. So that might be something I have to test. And of course in my downstairs darkness, but I don't know. So maybe the clasp is something, but the pearls are fake. This was really pretty. It's like a guilloche or guilloche. I don't know how to pronounce that. Guilloche. Beautiful locket. And I remember having a lady come in the shop not too long ago, and she says she collects lockets. So it opens up. I don't know if it's marked anything, but it is beautiful. And that is definitely vintage, if not antique. Like that, I want to say could be from like the 20s or 30s. Really beautiful piece. So I'm loving that. I'm thinking $20 on that. Now there was a few earrings that I were like, there was another one that went with this one. I don't know if it's stuck in the box. But this, oh no, is there 2 there? So there are these 2 like gold looking, and they look kind of like they could be real gold, but they're missing the part that goes in your ear, the backing. But if it's gold, I could scrap it. So let's do the test. Ready? Ooh, not sticking. Doesn't stick to the magnet. Let me see if it's marked anything. Ooh. Okay, you know what? It says 14 kp. 14 karat plated. But that's okay because the scrapper guy that I go to, he'll take plated. I don't get as much, obviously, but it has gold content. So that will go to scrap. And then here is a little earring. That looks like a garnet with gold around it. And I'm going to see if it's marked anything. See if it sticks to the magnet to just do a quick, nope, not sticking. So I'm feeling, and I don't know if there's another one. It might be stuck in the box, but I'm feeling like this could be real gold. It's hard to see in the darkness because it's not that light here, but usually the post is marked, but I'm not seeing anything. So I'll just have to acid test it later, but it definitely looks like it's gold. So I just don't know if the other one is in here. because I kind of just, like I said, threw things in and it might have fallen. All right, maybe it's on this side. We'll see. If not, I'll just scrap it. That's a little cute flower pin, a little blue rhinestone flower pin. I'm getting to the bottom of the box here, but this is a beautiful mosaic. Usually they're made in Italy. A mosaic, beautiful, like perfect condition. Definitely $20, if not more on this one. 20, maybe 25. It's so pretty. I like mosaic pins. Look at the work and detail in that. All right, getting to the bottom here. What was in here? Oh, these were cute. They were Red Sox. There was a Red Sox earrings, which I like the Red Sox. I don't know if you're a Yankees or Red Sox fan. But it says 2003. And there's a couple of different Red Sox earrings. There's those, and then there's the little red socks, which I thought were cute. Oh, and then there's a tiny pair of Red Sox. So if there's anybody who's a Red Sox fan, you will like these earrings. And then I got this moon pin, which I thought was cool. That might look cool in a hat. It's not, I don't think it's marked anything, that one. And then this is a big flower, which I need to wash it because it's dusty, but it is marked. It says Accessocraft, New York City. So I thought that was really pretty. It's almost like a carved, almost like looks like carved Bakelite, which it might be. I should test it. So it definitely has it's plastic. I don't know if it's Bakelite, but it might be. So I'm going to test that, because if it is Bakelite, then I would put like 35 on it. If it's not, maybe 15. And then I got these earrings, which I thought were really pretty. They're rhinestones, clip-ons, and they're marked. They have a mark. They're marked Panino. And there was a pin that went with it, but it was missing stones. So is this missing stones too? No, it just has fuzzies on it. Oh no, it's not missing. But I'm going to show you. Really pretty rhinestones. It's hard to see, but they are beautiful with sparkliness. And then I got, ouch, a giraffe. I just poked myself with a pin. This is a JJ pin. They do a lot of cat pins and animal pins. That's definitely $10 or $15 pin. Love the giraffe. And I got another pair of crystal. These are, I think, more look like Christmas colors with the green and the reds. Pretty. Those I'm going to put in my $10 section. They're either glass or crystal. And then I got this ship pin that says made in Spain. A little ship. Probably put 5 or 10 on that. Maybe 5. Then I got these earrings, which looked to be gold. They're leaves. But I'll do the quick magnet test to see if they stick. If they stick. Oh, yep. No, they're not. They're not real gold. And then I got this little pin, flag, and then this bracelet, which I thought was very pretty. It's hard to see it, but it has like a pretty mesh look to it, kind of. So that's a pretty bracelet, and it has a nice old clasp. I wasn't sure if it was marked anything, but let's do the test to see if it sticks. Oh, no, it's not sticking. So, I am not sure if that's anything. Let me look with the loop. If that's, I don't know, I might just have to do the acid test because it's not marked anything. I don't think it is, but I can just throw it in my question mark jar and bring it to the scrapper because, oh, it is marked something. What does it say? Oh, 800, I think. It's definitely marked something there. I'm definitely going to have to acid test it because I want to say it says 800. So we will see. That could be a European, I know, 800 silver. So it could be silver with a gold wash. That's why it's probably not sticking to the magnet, because it's probably 800 silver with a gold wash to it. So that was my haul, everybody. What do you think? I mean, I got some really awesome stuff for $140. I'm definitely gonna make some money. I'm excited, obviously, because the 10 carat, that puts me in the making money zone. But please thumbs up, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and if you want to follow my last year of teaching and heading into full-time reseller and opening my own shop. Would love to have you follow me. Thanks for watching, and leave me a comment. And thanks for so many people who've left me comments. I've really gotten some inspiration from people, and I appreciate it. So thank you. See you soon. Bye.